Hello everyone. I wanted to do a little goals check-in with you for the month of May. I've been working really hard. So I have just finished, or not really just finished, a few weeks ago. How many weeks? 3 weeks ago. I have finished the school holidays, the first school holidays of this year, and I had heaps of time to get some scrapping happening. So I'm super excited because I've actually managed to really put quite a dent in my goals. So these are all, can you see all those papers? These are all the finished ones for this little project of mine. There are so many. So I actually relabeled them because I had to update my goals because I had done so many. So I finished Tom's album. I finished that last time. I told you about that. I finished any of like the 12 by 12s from old albums that have been hanging over my head. They're all done. I'd already typed and printed the journaling for, what was it for, 2020 maybe 2020 or 2021, I don't know, but 2020, I'm sure it was 2020. Anyway, whichever one it was, I had already printed it, but I'd never actually put it on. So I did all of that. And then most recently, I cut out and stuck on all my journaling for 2022. So just for last year, because that one was already up to date. I just needed to add the journaling and print. I had a couple of project lives to print and just like 1 or 2 layouts to do. So I've done all that. So I've done heaps. I am like, so excited. So I've updated my little cuppies here. So I did update them just like 2 weeks ago with Katie's December Daily album, which wasn't part of my goals. It was just one that was like lingering over my head in the background. And then I updated them with my 2020 album that I needed to finish and put those up there. And my 2021 album that I needed to finish. But even since I updated these to be that, I made more progress and actually finished my 2020 album. So excited. It took a bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. It was like flat out working on it for every waking hour for a week, I think. But I just wanted to get something done. I really wanted to make some progress with my project life. So I now have Katie's December Daily, which I've not even started anymore since the December when we did it for our advent calendar. But then I've only got 2021 as sort of a lingering goal to work on. So I've got each of my three of my album for the whole year has 3 albums, so 3 parts to it to be one whole year. And I've finished the 1 book of 2021 and I've just got book 2 and book 3 to go. Book 3 is a bit of a ginormous one because of Christmas and stuff in there. There's quite a lot to do. That is all of book 3, so it's quite a bit. But book 2 is a lot smaller. Book 2 is only about like 16 weeks or something, which I know is a lot, but compared to like the 30 weeks that's in over here, so I'm really excited. I'm just picking up all those ones I dropped. I'm really excited that I'm making progress. Now, in all this progress making though, I need to share with you what is going on with my 2023 album because I can't possibly do everything. So I'm catching up on past albums, but am I just getting behind with my 2023 album? Yes and no. So I'm pretty much staying up to date with my 12 by 12s for 2023. And I like to do weekly project life spreads, whether they're like in pocket pages or whether they're digital. I like to do weekly. And you can approximately fit, so you can absolutely fit 12 photos on a page, as you know, but that doesn't give you any journaling or any title pages or anything like that. So I tend to leave it to 10 photos per week. So I have also been narrowing my photos down. So on my iPhone, I've got lots of little albums, one for each week. So, you know, week, whatever we're up to now, 20 or whatever it is. with 10 photos in each one. So even though I haven't done any Project Life or actually made that as a hard copy, I've already narrowed down the photos. I've already done the 12 by 12 for that week. So I'm sort of staying on top of that one, but not quite. So I know I always promised you that I'd show you how I did digital Project Life, and I have never done that. I will give you a flick through of my 2021 album properly now that that is finished. But I thought today I would just super quick show you that so you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure nearly everyone has seen Project Life done with photos in each of the pockets, which I do as well. And that is what 2020, 2021 is. But for 2022, I was like, I'm already 2 years behind. I cannot keep going with that. I need a way that is more achievable for me. I'm working more. The kids are busier. I need to make this. I don't want to have a whole nother year album where I'm behind. So that's when I switched to digital. I really thought I preferred digital. Like it's sleeker, it looks better, it's easier to maintain, I can keep up to date with it better. So all of those pros are really big. But it's so funny, when I've just started working on my December daily, on my physical pocket pages from 2020 and 2021, I've realized how much I miss doing that and how cute it looks and how much more sort of embellished and creative my album looks. So they are two really different types of scrapbooking, and I don't know now what I want to do for 2023. I think I want to do kind of a mix in between. I feel like this one that I'm about to show you is a little bit too plain, but it is so much easier to maintain, and it also makes my album a lot smaller. So this is one part, and this is like almost the smallest album I've ever made. So my other albums are like bursting at the seams. So this isn't going to be a proper flick through. I will give you a proper flick through at another time. You can't see me now, you won't be able to hear me properly, but I did just want to show you what these digital Project Lives look like, just so you have an idea of what on earth I'm talking about. So basically this is my cover page, and every week I have a full 12 by 12. This is how I've always done it. So if you've been following me and like part of our channel, you'll know that I always like to do a 12 by 12 and a Project Life pocket page that goes together for that week. So I've still maintained that. I just find that works best for me and documenting our family. But this is, my first time of being digital. So this is the digital page. And now I know you can't see it very well, but at least gives you a vague idea of what I'm talking about. And these digital pages I have done using the Project Life app on my phone, and I just do it on my phone. So everything, this is literally just a flat sheet of paper. I print it on an A3 sheet of paper. So it is a little bit shorter than it should be. It's not, see how you can see the top of the back layout? So it's just a little bit smaller here. And when you print it in A3, it's too long. So I have to trim off the sides. And I trim off approximately this much from each side to make a full A3. So it's definitely cheaper to print than printing off photos. It's quicker and easier. It's something I can just do on the couch. So all of those pros are really cool, but it looks a little bit plain and boring is my thing that I've got to decide about. I mean, it looks nice next to my layouts. I'll hold it right up. So I'm thinking for this year to have a little bit of a compromise in between. I might just put some embellishments onto this page. Like put some stickers on, put some, some bits and pieces around on the page. And I think that will be like my happy compromise. So I do include, so like on each page, I've kept these ones really, really universal. So they're all the same basically. So they've all got this same title page where it says what the week is and what the dates are. And I used the same collection. So any of the filler pages with my journaling are all from the same sort of kit of Project Life app. So they all look, you know, universal and stuff there as well. Then these photos I also used a different app for, and it adds the journaling and the date as well. So that just means I don't have to do any hand journaling or anything like that. So I will explain all of that again in more detail in a proper flick through album. So if you're interested in really seeing that a bit more close up and having a bit more look at that, stay tuned. When will that come out? I haven't even made it yet, but I'm just thinking about when I will make it. I will aim to do that in June. I know that's a long time away, I'm sorry, but I think it won't happen until June. I'll try and get it done in May. I just need a quiet house, and yeah, I'm just thinking about all the things I've got coming up and what's happening during my life. I can't record at night because of where my craft room is. I'm too loud. And usually if I'm at home, all my children are at home. So hopefully I can have it done before June, but worst case scenario, I will share a proper overhead layout share in June, so you can see that in more detail. So yeah, anyway, how are you going? I want to check in on your goals as well. Are you kicking goals like I am? Are you plugging away at it? I still maintain that it is a marathon, not a sprint. So as long as it is something that is in your mind, I feel like that's fair. And I think things keep coming up too. Like we have other things to create and other things to do, and life gets in the way. So you absolutely don't need to be finished, but I'm just wondering how you are going. I will check back in again in June because that will be our halfway point. My like mini goal for June is I really want to have another book done of 2021. So as I said, 2021 has 3 books. I've done one of them. So by June, I would really like to have finished another one. So there's only 1 book left. And then that means I've only got 1 book of 2021, Katie's December Advent Calendar to do, and then just focusing on 2023. And so if I can manage that, I will be stoked. But it'll be okay if I can't too. You know, life is life. So, thanks for dropping in. I'm very happy to be checking in with you. I cannot wait to read all your comments and see how you are progressing with your goals. And as I said, I will definitely share that layout in a bit more detail. I've got quite a few layouts to share with you. So I've got my wedding album coming up really soon. I've got 2020 to share with you, which is like the more traditional Project Life and 12 by 12 layouts together. So I definitely can't wait to share with you that so that you can see how that is so different from my 2022 album. So yeah, I've got 2020 wedding album, 2020 and 2022. And I've been married for 10 years this year. So all those people that are like, oh, I never made my wedding album, it's never too late. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you all soon. I'm going to go and see if I can get a Project Life spread done before I have to pick my kids up from school. Bye, everyone.